Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the harrowing story of Dungeons and Dragons. We have Telshi Mordish, Magnar Drivel, and a guy whose name I can't pronounce, and it will be produced by Marabu Halcyon. Take it away, Marabu.
Welcome, everybody. We're about to start an epic adventure, which hopefully goes fairly well. This could be an entertaining experience for all of us.
First of my notes, we are fucked. Got it?
Then we all die in the first 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah, make sure you guys.
It'll actually take him 4 page turns before we can die, so we're good.
That shouldn't take that long.
Don't say
Shouldn't
that.
take that long. Oh god, even the DM's agreeing with us.
You obviously don't know how much trouble I could get into.
It's Doctor. He could die by looking at himself.
That's so racist. What does Ray say about you?
For the past several days, you've been traveling a road that winds lazily across the rolling grasslands of the green fields. Sundown is approaching when you top a rise and see the town of Greenest just a few short miles away. But instead of the pleasant, welcoming town you expect, you see columns of black smoke rising from burning buildings, running figures that are little more than dots at this distance, and a dark winged shape wheeling low over the keep that rises above the center of the town. Greenest is being attacked by a dragon.
Shit, I've seen this before.
This is not common in my land.
Monk? Nothing? No? Monk's asleep. He's fucking drunk. Okay.
This is why you don't party with dwarves.
Well, I can tell you right now, that town has either been caught on fire by a large conflagration, or it's being raided.
But what of nature could be with that thing? Undead, perhaps?
No. Have to be natural, it's using fire. Hey Monk, get your ass up! Kicks the monk.
I'm not talking about the flying thing, you elf. I'm talking about what if the town is being raided.
Well, it's more money for us.
Not if they're all dead.
It's probably orcs.
Already starting with the racism, Monk. Love you. Should we go investigate, guys, or are we just gonna, like, sit here?
Lucina guides me. Let's let the monk go first.
I'm down for that.
About that, I'm allergic to raiding.
Yet you're roaming around with me.
And a half orc.
I plead the fifth.
Fifth of what? Vodka? Ale?
Sure, both.
Well, you're buying the next round. Let's head off into town.
I get behind Dokata and basically like push him forward into the gates of Greenrest.
All right, I'll take the lead then.
You approach the town from the west. In front of you, you see many villagers scattering from the blazes. Soon, 6 people approach you, weapons drawn.
Are these 6 people? Are these 6 people villagers or?
You have come across 6 cultists, and they do not look happy to see anybody.
I'm gonna stab one in the throat.
Oh my god!
Roll initiative.
I don't want to roll initiative. Can I hide?
What do I roll? What side?
Do you want to try stealth before the fight begins?
Yeah, I want to try to stealth to, like, so that they don't see me as we're approaching the town.
Okay.
Well, let me ask this question to make it more fair. Do we see them before they see us?
Jesus Christ!
You see you spot them before they spot you, but you only have a few seconds to respond.
All right. Well,
I want to try and hide.
Well, before he tries and hides, I'm gonna lay my hand on the rogue's shoulder and give him guidance, which gives him a plus. I think it's a +4 on his bonus initiative roll or one of his skill rolls. Let me double check that.
My darn character page.
Yeah, it's a one touch on a willing creature. Do you allow me to give you guidance?
Of course.
All right. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll or and add the number of roll to one ability check of its choice.
So I can add +1 to my +5.
You can add plus whatever you roll on the d4.
Oh, +1 d. Okay, so roll the d4, so I can add 2. So
To whatever you want until basically I lay my hand off you, or
That-
until you hide, if that's what you're going for. All right.
Nice.
it's kind of what I'm good at.
You successfully dash to an alley nearby before any of the cultists can spot you.
Can I do a like a sort of check on these cultists to see like what cult they're following?
You would have to approach closer, and
I mean, when we meet before Monkman stabs him in his face with his fist.
Throat, and I have a short sword.
You have a...
What?
Wait, what?
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
technically he's allowed a short sword. Yeah.
he
Okay.
is, but okay.
All right. So
So
can I do that before he like rolls initiative?
if you want to try and converse with him from a distance before he
I'm not
initiates the-
conversing him. I'm rolling to see if I could spot what god they're worshiping.
not quite
Like
sure
based off like their symbol. You said they're cultists, right?
they are cultists, yes.
Based off like their symbols, but like when they come at us weapon drawn, I can assess what god I'm fighting. Can I roll for like a I don't know if they have history.
He's
checks.
basically wanting to
Roll.
use his perception to determine if he knows what he's about to go up against.
Because if it's an orc god, I kind of don't want to fight him.
Roll a religion check.
What would that be? Just a d20 plus?
Plus, if you have religion. If you don't,
Plus if you have religion. And
I do. I got so it's a d20 plus 4.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I know they're a religion. Let's go.
you recognize that they're cultists, but you cannot make out any distinguishable
Okay.
markings.
That's fine. All right. Goddamn.
all right. So we're rolling for initiative on this combat.
Delcolol, I'm assuming you're still engaging.
Yeah. So what? Roll 1d20, right?
It would be a 1d20 plus whatever you're. I don't know how they do initiatives in this,
Uh,
but I assume it'd be
Everybody just roll d20.
Okay. Oh boy.
So the rolls went Telshi
How
Mordish
many-
19, Deke 18, and Magnar 11.
Get
So-
roll with the
so-
hell.
Okay.
The GM forgot to roll for the cultist.
I haven't rolled yet. I was letting you roll first, just to be fair.
Okay.
Cultist
there's
number
6
1
of them.
rolls a 19.
19. Damn.
Cultist number 2 rolls a 6.
6. Damn.
And cultist number 3 rolls a 12.
Are there only?
There's 6 of them.
Is there 6? And then 14,
Bruh.
and then a 12, and then
And
a
a
20.
20. Oh my goodness. 2 people go before me.
Okay. So because we have the 19 for a tiebreaker, go ahead and let me roll one more here, and then I'll have you roll again.
Ooh.
You're gonna have to roll a nat 20 to cat. Okay.
Well,
So you go after this one, all right?
So I go after the 2 cultists.
And I go after
So,
Gray.
Let me make my notes real quick, just to.
So
I think you could do it on roll 20. I think you can set up a turn order.
okay, so turn order goes Cult A, Cult B, Telshi, then what, Monk?
No, then it'd be 3 more cultists, then the monk, then 1 more cultist.
Cult C, Cult D, Cult E. Having to remember my alphabet here. Then
Am I-
Deke, and then what? Then the cleric.
What? Now there's 2 cultists. You, Maganer, cultist. Duckalal.
Magnar rolled an 11.
Yeah.
So Deke after me. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me fix that then. I had those in the wrong spot. My bad.
You're okay. That's
So
why I was trying to figure it out, and we're still short a cultist. So one cultist goes after Magnar.
Yeah. There's one bringing up the rear.
Okay. F.
So it's like that? It's in roll 20.
Hmm.
Did y'all not see it?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
No.
hold on.
No, I don't.
There you go. I take it y'all still don't see it. Probably not.
Yep, I see it. To the left, it goes the turn order. I see it.
Oh, I put it in roll 20. I'm trying to figure out how to like make it bigger.
Oh, geez.
Trying to figure out where
That
it's at
is
in roll 20.
tiny.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to make it bigger. Let's do
That's what she said.
better.
Much. Now I just gotta figure out how to get it centered.
Where is it? Oh,
It's in,
jeez. Okay, I see it now.
was that right?
Cultist A, Cultist B, Telshi, Deke. I don't know. We have Reek. Then C, D, E, Magnar, Cultist. Yeah.
It's Deke, not Reek.
Oh well, it's Reek.
Can you move it over a bit? There we go. Thank you.
I was gonna say you can also pan that thing if you need to.
Well, no, I had it panned all the way to the right, and I still couldn't
Oh,
see it.
oh, okay. Well, I can't rename it, so
Okay,
you're Reek.
so I guess we figure out what the 2 cultists are gonna do first. Is that right?
Yeah, just 1 second. I'm trying to keep track of their health real fast.
Are, are the cultists speaking?
They will be in just a second.
All right.
That doesn't bode well.
I have 12 hit points, so I'm pretty healthy right now.
Deke, you have 12.
Yeah, I have 12 hit points.
Okay, I have
I'm definitely-
7.
I'm definitely gonna want to rewatch this video after because I didn't forget how I was doing my voice, and I'm gonna try to keep it like that because I like it.
All
It
right.
was very gruff.
I'm just gonna go with a standard
Gulp.
voice.
The cultists approach the 2 of you that they see, and 2 of them growl like, "You are not welcome here. Leave now,
What are
or
they
suffer the consequences."
in? What language?
Common.
Oh, okay.
So this is.
Do I
your
overhear
last-
this, Bibbs?
Yeah, you're close enough to hear it. You
Okay.
you guys have pretty much 1 chance at this point if you want to back out. If you leave the town, there's a slight chance. I'm sure that they won't attack, but
I inquire them in Orcish. Yeah, one of us might be welcome. It depends. What god, what deity are you raiding for?
you said you spoke that in Orcish.
Yes.
Okay.
Do they look like they understand me?
One cultist looks at another one, then looks back at you,
They don't. All right.
and attacks with a scimitar.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Magnar, what's your health, by the way?
My health is 9.
Shit. Okay.
That's fine.
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna say he definitely hits you there.
He gets a save roll. He could roll a 20.
Actually, this goes off of your armor class.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow, that's weird.
It's early on. Nobody's gonna have an armor class of that.
This actually doesn't show my armor class. It's got my HP. It doesn't
Your
show.
your armor class, according to OrcPub, as long as this is the same
Oh.
character and everything, is 16.
Yeah, mine's 14.
My
I was like,
armor-
you
it
do
says
have the
armor-
highest armor class, but they just
How do you see armor class?
Above your hit points.
I don't see it.
Me neither.
Oh, hit view. No, I still don't see it. Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta be in view form.
And you take max damage, 7 points of slashing damage.
That was Cultist A.
That was Cultist A, attacking Mega, Magner, however we were going to end up nicknaming him here at some point.
I see mine. It's 14.
So, yeah, you've already taken 7 points of damage.
Not a problem.
Dang, that's a lot.
Cultist B is also going to attack you because he did not understand your Orcish and was not thrilled with it. So, but he misses.
I thwomp him on the head with a quarterstaff.
I'll say,
Not
since he's
damaging.
getting double attacked, does that present an attack of opportunity?
No,
If it's
because they're
anything-
coming from
Well-
the front.
If it's anything like 3E, no, because that's why tokens would be great, so I could see how we're set up. But if they pass by Yaden, it would present attack of opportunity from Yaden. Whether
True.
he'd hit or not,
I mean, we could always put tokens on the board.
we could, but that's up to the DM because he runs Roll20.
Yeah.
Well, of course, my problem with that is like, how do I even add tokens to the dang
I
map?
mean, if it's not a big deal, like, be very descriptive on where they walk through, they pass through, those kind of things.
I will when we get to that point. Just those two were the ones that happened to be closest to him when he spoke Orcish to them, and they both directly approached him from the front.
So they both use their turns.
Yeah, they're both done. It's your turn now. Because of you successfully getting stealth on them, you will have advantage on this.
Okay. How many darts am I allowed to throw with the torpor on him? Because if I
allowed-
don't move from the stealth but throw 3 darts, could I do that?
You're allowed 1 attack action and 1 reaction, and I guess 1 bonus action. But
That's what I'm saying.
Something
Could
that-
I use all my actions to throw 3 darts?
I can let you take a bonus action and throw 2 of them.
I could get with 2. Okay.
So, and like I said, you'd have advantage on.
Am I able to hold my turn until after Deke?
You're next.
I'm not allowed to hold turn? It's like a common thing.
Well, I mean, you can pass, but as far as initiative roll, it just go past you technically.
No, he could hold his turn and go after the last cultist. Or Gray. Remember, you could also do ready actions.
What do you mean?
If like you want to wait until somebody gets so close to the member, or ready until somebody attacks, you can ready an action. Say for example, somebody goes to hit me again. You can ready attack to hit whoever hits me. That way they get damage before they hit me. That way you could do that, or you could just hold your turn until the end of the turn, until it gets cultist F.
Yeah, you can either hold a turn until the end of it.
I'm
Or-
not sure if you could hold it until like after your next turn. It just be when you hold a turn. As far as 3.5, you'd hold it until the end of the turn, like the end of the turn phase. So after the last cultist.
Well, Bibbs, you understand what I'm going for. I was thinking about darting cultist C and D. So that all Deke has to do is take out E, then Magnar can go, and hopefully take out F.
That's, I would say, ready action until. Where are C and D? Where are C and D located? Are
C,
those the
D,
two
E,
that-
and F are still in front of Magnar and Ducklaw, but they're about 5 feet behind them. They haven't moved up yet.
All right. You could, I would say, ready in action for if anybody gets close. Or like, seeing style, you want to shoot three. You could do 2 of them, right? Ready in action
He
for the
c-
next 2.
If he uses his action to ready himself for it, he can use his reactionary and his bonus on somebody else's turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. great. Yeah, it's something I would say if it
Okay,
was me.
so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep the darts with torpor that I normally carry, and basically move to where I can protect Magnar as far as like still in stealth. Move to where I can protect Magnar if someone gets near him.
Basically, the next person or
If
the
you're
next.
if you're going to move,
I mean, I still have line on Magnar. I'm talking like my character's going to shift his attention to where Magnar is. Does that make sense? Can I do that
Yeah.
or no?
if you're physically moving or just shifting your stance.
Shit, like, okay, if character, like, let's say for instance, if where cultist A and B are is directly in front of Magnar, if I am to the right of Magnar, rather than looking at C, D, and E like I was, or like I was planning to be, I'm going to make sure my attention is on Magnar so that I can dart anybody that gets near him.
He's shifting. He's not moving.
Okay, yeah, that's
That
fine.
way, he's
You say, unfortunately, without having the tokens, kind of like
Tokens, I
they
know,
were saying.
I know. I
Yeah.
kinda,
What?
yeah,
But all right. But from what I can tell, Grace, correct me if I'm wrong. What you're doing is you're readying an action for anybody who gets close to me. Then you're gonna hit him.
Yes, with the torpor
Alright.
darts.
Yes. All right. So it effectively skips his turn unless you want to move.
No, I don't want to move. I'm just.
Alright.
I also get
Yeah.
sneak attack, so since they don't see me, it's an additional bonus on that too.
Yeah. Then Yakin goes. All right.
that's it.
Yeah.
You get an advantage, which means you get to roll twice for your attacks, and you take the higher roll.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's fine. I'm just gonna stay in my stealth.
Okay, now it's the monk's turn.
Yeah, I get to stab someone.
He's got cultists D, E, and F currently in front of him.
I'm gonna
And- and-
stab cultist D.
You're gonna stab cultist D.
Yeah. So I roll a. What do I roll exactly? Still.
It depends on what you're hitting him with. You just said you're stabbing him in the face. You'd roll whatever 1d20 plus whatever your sword is. I assume. Whatever your sword tells you that you get to roll.
My sword says I get to roll 1d6.
No, that's for damage.
No, that's
That's
damage.
All right.
It would
Okay.
be melee attack
you-
plus
Are
whatever
you using strength or dex?
Dex.
Dex. Okay, then roll D20 plus 4.
Does your sword not show? Okay. All right.
Does he hit either of them? Since they're wearing cloth, they wouldn't have much for armor.
I don't see his roll.
See, he hasn't rolled yet.
Oh. I'd say he hits.
That's more than enough.
And which one's he
Alright,
attacking for sure?
He's
D.
attacking cultist D.
Okay.
All right, since you hit, now roll for damage. That's
which
where
would
you.
be-
That would be your 1d6 plus 2.
Plus 2?
Yeah, he's using it with dex, so he's get finesse with it.
So use strength to get the hit and then dex for finesse?
No, he used dex both times
So why is it
He's
plus
using-
4 then plus 2?
because one's for hit and one's damage.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm just clarifying. So you do 4 points of damage to that one. Okay.
1d6.
All right. Do you want to take a bonus action and attack again, or do you want to stop there?
I'll attack again.
All right.
Well, first off, can we get a
what?
description on how wounded the damage is?
See, your short sword stabs into his shoulder fairly well, but he's still fighting pretty good. He seems to be injured, but not quite enough to stop fighting.
All right. So then I'm going to try and stab him again.
All right. That hits.
Deke over here with the 21 and 22 rolls.
And only the low damage though.
He's wounded pretty good, but he's still standing. He's still able to fight. But
You're telling me these
he's-
fuckers have
but he's-
over 7 HP? Seriously? And you
Yeah.
told me this was their first level? Yeah, we're fucked.
I've gotten bad rolls on damage.
Actually, you rolled fairly decent. They just happen. You just happen to get an unlucky encounter, your first encounter, guys.
Bibbs, can I... I'm gonna PM you something.
That's fine.
Okay, my turn's over, I'm guessing.
Yeah, your turn's over. But Cultist D is he's pretty wounded. He's just still able to move.
How do you know if something's could do a bonus action?
Pretty sure it's your guys' current level and everything. You just get one bonus action every, I think, 3 or 4 rounds. I'd have to double check that. but
I'm reading the D&D 5 combat bonus actions. Various class features. An additional action on your turn called a bonus action. But you could only if that class has the thing that says bonus action.
Is it? Well, for this first encounter, I'm gonna allow you guys all bonus actions
Alright.
just because of how outnumbered you are.
Bonus actions per turn, or we get one a turn, or is it just once?
Every 3 turns.
All right.
So every 3 rounds, you guys will get a bonus action, and since he used his here, that means that he'll have to wait 3 more turns before he gets it back.
All right.
Okay.
It's not a bad idea, Gray. But Cultist C, seeing how wounded Cultist D is going to pull him back for a minute. He's
So
gonna help
Cultist
him.
C and D move backwards.
Cultist C, he grabs Cultist D and moves back. Let's say 15 feet, because Cultist D's pretty wounded. He can't move at full speed at the moment. So he's moving at half speed. So they're about 15 feet back. And Cultist C is going to use his turn to attempt to at least help Cultist D stand on his feet. Cultist D, on the other hand, his turn's kind of preoccupied with the not bleeding out
forcibly
everywhere.
moved back.
He's helping being trudged along by C, so he's kind of he is seriously wounded. He's not looking too great. He doesn't want to back out of the fight, but his fellow cultist is kind of wanting to preserve his life rather than just let him get outright murdered.
What you would be next turn?
So, Telshi, would you like to use your reactionary now, or do you want to?
Nobody's attacked.
I say nobody's attacked, and I'm in prep, so I mean,
Okay.
like Bibbs, the thing I sent you like is kind of reactionary. I was curious about that.
Oh, one thing though, just because I almost forgot about it here. Because they are backing away from you, Deke, you do get one attack of opportunity. So you can attempt to finish off Cultist D if you wish,
All right.
or attack C.
I'll hit D.
You want to try and attack D? Right. So because they're backing, because the other one's backing up to help them out, you can go ahead and roll. Fair enough. You might actually finish him off before C barely gets a chance to do anything with him.
Oh, but the problem is if he drops him, that's going to enrage C and E and F.
That's definitely going to enrage E and F because they're right in front of him. But
Right?
C, I have a backup plan for C. Oh yeah, that kills him.
It took 3 attacks.
With that last sword swing there, Cultist D is brought to a sudden demise. You've pretty much cut him right through the stomach, and he's not looking too great as a corpse there.
As the body falls, does Cultist C fall, please?
No, but Cultist C uses his turn to drag the corpse away 15 feet.
What's the cultist movement speed?
Well, since he's dragging your body, it's half speed, so I think they have 30.
And you
Let me
said,
double check.
yeah, you're right. But you also said C was next to Deke, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't that promote? Come on.
You're kind of occupied by A and B at the moment. I would allow you an attack of opportunity.
No, I
but
wasn't talking about me. I was talking about Deke, because C's right beside him and he's trying to drag a dead friend.
I let him use his attack of opportunity to kill off the other guy. I'll wait on that one. All right, so
because you let him choose which one to. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
My bad.
All right, Cultist E. Pretty mad. Pretty mad you killed his friend. I mean, they weren't particularly close, but you know they're all in a cult together. They're all kind of brothers. Yeah, he's not too thrilled with you.
I don't. Okay.
So he's gonna attack Deke.
Well, unfortunately, my attention's on Magnar, so that doesn't work.
Yep, he gets me.
He hits you, and he is going to be doing. He's gonna do 4 damage.
So I have 8 left.
That's 4 slashing damage. So. Okay, Magnar, it is now your turn.
Gotta make a little check real quick. Okay, so I see what's going on. I've noticed that when I spoke Orc, they like to bull rush me. I'm gonna use my free action to pop up an intimidation check to try to intimidate them into attacking me. Please do poorly. Please do poorly.
Doctor?
You're gonna intimidate
Yes.
cultist A and B into attacking you.
No, I'm intimidating all cultists that are around that can hear me.
All the cultists, okay.
Yes.
You're gonna intimidate
Isn't
them.
that called taunt, not intimidate?
It's intimidation. That's the skill he'd use for it.
It
He is
is?
taunting
You
them.
did horrible.
Yeah, these rolls. Jesus Christ. All right. So.
You were attempting to intimidate them in Orcish or Common?
In Orcish.
Orcish. Okay, yeah. You kind of grunt at them, but A and B already are focused on you because they're annoyed, but E and F are fully focused on Deke at the moment because he just killed one of them.
All right, that's fine. I'm gonna guide me and my party, guide me and my friends to greater victory. I'm casting Bless on me, Deke, and Tesh. Which what Bless does is you bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Mm-hmm. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a a d4 and add number of rolls to the attack or saving throw.
Yep.
And that is both my 2 level 1 enchants that I'm also using because I'm. Hold on.
That's only one use.
Yeah. I am also going to throw up Cure Wounds on myself.
You're gonna use Cure Wounds on yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. I'm not sure what that is.
Your spellcasting modifier is
Would that be for like?
Wisdom. Wisdom's your spellcaster modifier.
That's a +2. No.
No, that's only on saving throws. You don't have one.
Yeah, so it's 1d20.
So
Or no, it's
No.
1d.
Cure Wounds is 1d8.
Yeah, and I gain 6 HP back. Puts me back up to
8.
Well, that's nice. But that used your whole turn there.
I know.
All right.
No, it's cult.
Cultist F is now going to attack Deke. And he
Jesus
hits.
Christ!
It's
You
okay, I'm not-
roll.
Okay,
I'm-
can I?
I'm being-
Am I able to interject with the surprise now? Hopefully negate that
After-
damn roll.
Uh,
Or no?
what?
He's already made the attack.
Okay.
Yes, so you can still react to his attack,
Yeah.
but you're not going to be able to negate it.
I was just hoping
Yes.
so.
Do you want to add? Do you want to add that? Whenever the target makes an attack roll or saving throw, never mind.
He's not making
Yeah,
a saving throw.
You're not dead yet.
So he is going to hit Deke for
I have 1 HP left.
7 points damage.
All right.
Agony, you're looking pretty bloody there, bud.
That's Deke. Deke's nearly dead.
Deke's about to roll over on the ground into a corpse.
Magnar's fine. He's only lost 1 HP.
Are you really almost all the way fully
Yeah.
healed off
Yeah.
that?
I have
Fair
9
enough.
HP.
Fair enough. Okay.
And I healed for 8. I
Alright,
healed for
Bibbs,
6.
how do you want me to,
Okay.
to play that? The thing I said to you.
Oh, as far as doing that, just
D20
Deception.
D20 plus deception plus the +1 D4. Because of the bless.
that's for a saving throw. You're not doing a saving throw. You're just doing a check. The bless only works on attack rolls or saving throws.
The 1d6 plus 6, or 1d20 plus 6.
Yeah.
Hey guys, they're over here! Oh. Shit. Hi?
Hi. Whoa. You no
Well-
longer have stealth. Good job.
I mean, you have successfully called attention to yourself, which means now that you have attracted the attention of C and E,
Yeah, D's dead.
but otherwise, you're okay.
Well, it's okay. C's 15 feet back from Deke. I'm supposedly in line with Magnar and Deke, so they're at least 3 paces away, so I would at least, if they move towards me, should theoretically be able to use Mask of Wild if I need to hide again. Wait, we're in a city now.
Yeah, we're
damn it.
in. You're in an alleyway. Hiding.
Yeah.
I also get an attack opportunity if they were to chase you.
Yeah, if actually from where they're at, like depending on where how C approaches, you would. E is definitely going to provoke attack opportunity if he backs away from Deke. So, but we're not there yet. Back to cultist A and B, which are
Actually,
Right.
so F attacked.
and
No,
you. And
I'm
you
sorry, I'm
used
keeping
your
track
reaction.
of who did what.
And A attacked me and almost killed me.
No, F attacked you and almost killed you.
Oh,
Yeah, F
that was
attacked
F. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back around to A and
All
B
right.
now. Okay. A and B are pretty annoyed at your grunting and orcish over there. They're not too happy with what you're saying, mostly because they don't understand it. B thinks it's a bit insulting, and A kind of agrees, so they're gonna keep attacking you.
All right.
Thank God.
Let's see here.
That hits.
That hits.
Oh, wait. I am blessed. But no, yeah, that still hits.
So, is a saving throw him being attacked?
Saving throw would be for something he'd have to do, like a death roll check, or to deflect not incoming damage, because that's based on AC now. But that would be like to avoid like environmental things or ability check things.
Okay.
And he's not on death's door yet, so but let's see how much damage he takes this time.
You sure he's not on death's door?
Well,
I'm back to one life.
Actually, you're dead. You're according to hitting a full 8, you're at 0 of 9.
Yeah. I'm
so Magnar's on the ground now.
actually that's
Yeah, you were at 8. That did 8. You're at 0 of 9.
yeah, that would invoke my bless because technically I would have to roll to see if I go unconscious.
That's true. I'll let you roll a saving throw on that.
It is what is the saving throw? 1d20?
Oh, it's 1d20 plus your bless. I'm assuming you're using on that.
Oh yeah.
Plus
Well,
whatever his base saving throw is, right?
I'll put it this way: if you manage to pass this with higher than a 16, I will let you stabilize at 1
It's bless,
because of your bless.
and it would also be my saving throw, right? Of wisdom. Or
This is a Constitution, which you at least have +1 on, so
well, then that's a 16.
15.
Well,
You're-
plus you didn't roll your 1d4 for your bless.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
no, that's what it is. But it also get the +1 for the Constitution, which means I'm at 1 life.
So.
Cool.
Oh, that didn't include your Constitution in there.
No, I forgot
Alright.
to add it in there.
All right, yeah. So you're exactly at 1 health. You did not fall, only because of the blessing of your god stopped you from taking a fatal wound.
Yep. She's watching over me.
All right,
But doesn't he have B breathing
Yeah,
down his neck
but
too?
now it's Cultist B's turn, so we'll see how that goes. So, what is that noise in the background?
Our combat music.
Okay, just checking.
Thank God.
Okay,
You
and
actually.
Cultist B misses. So,
Alright.
About time I was like, man, Marabou's his dice is all stacked.
right? I'm not expecting. Like, I've been very lenient on the fact that I'm not taking advantage of their nat 20s. Because otherwise, you guys would have been dead already.
No. You would if they're okay. I don't know how you do it. Okay, whatever.
Well,
I'm
no,
not gonna
it's,
get-
it's not
I'm
instant death. You still have to fail 3 save throws, but you all would be very, very on death's door at that point. Had their nat 20s kicked in for damage.
Okay.
Because
Okay,
I should have been counting those as crits, but I haven't been.
It's,
Just to,
it's
because of-
Chelsea's turn now.
so now it's Telshi's turn.
Wait, hold on. Replay that at all because I was attacked. She has already attacked for anybody who attacks me.
Yeah, problem is I used my ready attack to try and
Yeah,
scare them
he
off.
used his reaction to try and bluff. He tried to use the he failed the deception roll.
That's
Okay.
That was that. Hey, I'm over here.
Okay.
Yeah, that blew that.
That's not
So.
all right.
That's why I asked. Is that how I would do that? That's why I sent it to you, Doctor.
No, yes, that was a good idea. It's fine. It's fine. We'll worry about it next time. But as far as my understanding thinks, you can't make another move until your ready action is complete. I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong. So, in theory, you shouldn't have been able to do that. But I didn't catch that. If that's what you were asking, Gray. I'm sorry. So,
It's okay.
The only reason I played it out like that is just because of the fact that because he stayed his turn until the very end after Cultist F.
yeah,
They're-
because normally when you pronounce that you're doing a ready action, like I was you, it'd be like, oh, I ready my daggers to attack whoever hits this way. You can't necessarily do anything until that action happens, or you get interrupted by an NPC.
Which, if that's the case, then we would have to back up all this damage.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I'm okay with if we do. Like, if that's how that's supposed to go, then I understand.
That's why I say just worry about it. We'll pick up from it next time. At least, Bibbs, you correct me if I'm wrong. You're the DM here, and you've also, I think, have a little more experience playing, especially playing 5e. I don't know if that's. I believe that's how it works. That's how I was told how it worked for ready action, and that's sort of what I just read about ready actions.
So if that's how it's supposed to be, then we have to back this up, because then that
Yeah.
means I win out of turn.
We can do it next time. It's fine. I'll just hope and pray that I don't die.
Or we could just back it up and be safe here.
Or we could
Okay.
just roll it back and let him attack Cultist A and B real fast.
All right, that's fine. Well,
Because I would much rather you not fucking die.
yeah, hit A and B.
Because I'll put it this way: I'll let him attack A and B, but I'm leaving their rolls up. So, if depending on what his rolls do, will depend on if those change or not.
Okay, so
But I will.
how do I do this, Bibbs?
I?
Because this technically, I guess, would be sleight of hand, right?
Actually,
Because it's
gonna be
throwing a
dex-based 'cause
dart.
It's dex based.
So
Sleight of hand's not going to come in handy for this. No.
Okay. So then it's just +3,
It's
because that's what my dex bonus is,
yeah, that's
and then a
D20.
+2 because of my proficiency with them, or no? Because it actually says on the weapon +5.
If on the weapons is +5 to hit, then that means that you're gonna have +5.
Okay, so 1d20 +5 for first roll, and then again for second, right? For the torpor darts. Right?
Yeah, they're gonna do. Yeah, if you hit, they're gonna do piercing damage plus your torpor effect, which you'll have to give me a little bit more detail on that. But
If
That one
if they actually hit on either
That's true.
one,
okay, so you missed Cultist A.
like I said,
Let's
if they
see.
hit on either one, they're unconscious for 1d4 turns.
Okay.
So I do know that much. So
And if
plus
you
they
do hit
obviously
them-
take the damage from the dart as well. But
Yeah.
so that's the first one. So miss cultist A and cultist B. Let's hope this is the one that hits.
You did hit that one.
Okay, so then it's 1d4. Do I roll that or do you roll that?
You roll the D4 damage. I roll the D4 for knockout.
Okay, so then my d4 damage, since it's dex, is 1d4 plus 3. That's what the thingy says. So 1d4 plus 3 for 4. And that's on cultist B.
Okay. So, Cultist B took 4 points of damage there.
Now, would he have been distracted because of said dart?
Cultist B missed his anyway, so...
Okay, and then since it's a sneak attack, do I also get the additional 1d6 of damage?
No, because you hollered out, losing that.
We
We retconned the holler out. Because we said I couldn't have done that. So I'm still stealthed. That's why I'm asking. I'm just...
Give me 1 second.
Because that's the whole reason that we're even throwing these darts.
What's your stealth?
My
What's
stealth
your
is a
Your-
5.
Well, what's your stealth bonus that you get for attacking in stealth?
Sneak attack. you can deal 1 additional d6 damage to 1 creature you hit with an attack. If you have an advantage on the attack roll.
What weapon do you have out right now?
He does have
A dart.
advantage, but he's using a dart.
Yeah, it's still a attack though.
It is still a sneak attack, yeah.
So get the 1d6 as well.
Give me a second.
It doesn't have any other bonuses.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, let me. I gotta double check this too. Just to,
I'm just pulling this off my character page.
Yeah. When you added the damage for the dart, did you add your dexterity or not?
I did add my dexterity.
I don't think you do. I think that's just what you used to throw it. I believe.
no, he does have a damage thing. For
Yeah,
it.
it says 1d4
yeah.
plus 3 dex if I hit. That's for the damage, because that's my dex.
I'm just looking at the dart attributes and all that, and it just says damage 1d4.
Yeah, I'm looking off my character sheet. It's ranged weapon
Alright.
attack, and it's 1d4 plus 3 for the dex.
All right, no problem. I was just wondering if that's what.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if the sneak attack has any validity.
That's
Validity?
what I'm checking. 1 second.
Because technically, you can sneak attack with a bow. I do know that. Those are deadly.
Beginning first level United Strikes. Yes. From what I'm reading, I would say yes.
The attack must use finesse or a ranged weapon, which a dart is a ranged weapon.
So yes, you have a chance for
So 1d6
D6.
additional damage on it. Come on, big money. Shit. Well, that's a 1.
I
That's still
Still
5
got
points
your-
of damage.
he still did 5 points of damage.
And
to Cultist B.
1d4 of torpor damage. So all of Cultist B's attack is done, because he's zonked. For whatever
Yeah, I
roll.
gotta roll his D4 here, so let's see how many turns he's gonna be knocked out. Not including this one.
Thank God.
Well, Cultist B's out for a while.
That's
So-
one less person
How
on
many-
doctor, so that's good.
So as a clerk, because I'm not seeing, or maybe I'm just not looking at the clerk stuff, which I should bring up real quick. How many spells do I get a day?
2.
Or am
Two.
I thinking wizards? So I've already used my 2 spells
Yeah,
a day.
Yeah, you're effectively a fighter now.
Yeah, you're pretty much a fighter until you take a long rest.
All right.
Okay, so the damage then that would go through is which one?
I'm gonna
Biggs?
re-roll his damage.
Okay, because the darts would probably be a distraction.
Yeah, especially when you hit one of them
So-
and knocked his ass out. That's
Am I-
pretty good distraction.
Am I still at 0?
No,
No,
you're at
no,
8 of
you're going
9
back
right
up.
now.
We're going back to
Alright.
8. I'm
Alright.
gonna re-roll damage, and we'll see what this one ends up being.
All right.
Because Cultist A got missed by the dart, so he still makes his attack, and but it's still connected. But he only does 4 damage this time.
All right. So I'm at 6. I'm at 4.
4 of 9. So you're not nearly as hurt.
All right.
Okay.
Now it's Gray's go.
So now it's my
Now-
turn,
now-
right?
That's your actual turn, yes.
Okay,
How many darts did you have, by the way? Just curious.
7.
7.
All I could
okay.
afford with torpor.
I was just double checking.
Yeah, that's where all my fucking cash went. So that's 2 down.
Is darts the only weapon you have?
I have darts, a rapier, and a dagger.
Oh, do a wooden rogue.
No,
And he's about 10 feet away right now, so he'd
Yeah.
still have to move up to attack them directly if he wanted to.
so I want to do a quick check here. If I look at the battlefield,
Okay.
who has perception on me? Who actually can see me from where the sneak attack took place?
Oh, fair enough. Actually,
Because it would have been a stealth attack, so no one would have seen me move. Theoretically.
give me just a second here.
Because remember, this is a 27 stealth, I believe.
Rip. I may have messed up on bless, but whatever.
No, you did bless, right?
No, I need holy water.
I'll say you had a vial of holy water for that.
It's fine.
We'll fudge a little bit here at the beginning until we get
Alright.
to a point where we're
Yeah,
not
so-
at death's door immediately. So yeah, the 2 cultists that would have had a chance to see you missed their rolls.
So I'm still technically stealthed, right?
Yeah, you're still actually in stealth right now. Yes. However,
I don't have any more bonus actions, so I could throw one dart.
your alleyway is behind your companions, so if you were to move forward, you would make yourself visible.
Well, I'm not thinking about moving forward. I'm just trying to
Did
think.
did our characters know where our companion, like when he stealth, do we see him?
Yeah, you saw which direction he stealthed to. You just didn't see where he
Okay.
stopped.
That's
Okay,
fine. I know,
who would be attacking Deke?
Who would be attacking Deke? That is going to be E and F.
Okay, C moved backwards away from.
But from the way you
Magna.
guys ended up moving around here, and from the way you guys have been talking, you are to the.
Is D dead?
No, Deke is not dead. He's
Deke's
Oh,
not
well,
death's
he-
door.
He's
I'm
at death's door.
I'm 1 HP.
Is Cultist D? Is he dead?
Yes.
Oh, Cultist D is dead. Yes, sorry.
I found out how to edit it.
All right. Can you fix Deke's name then?
And
Colt
call
F.
call F.
Sue me.
It's okay.
That
You were in a
could be
hurry. You did a
alright.
good job though. So
Colt dead. I like it.
it works.
Alright, so.
But in order to, you will get your sneak if you hit. But I will say if you are planning on attacking C, you're going to be at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, because he's gonna be at range. I'm not thinking. I'm trying to think of how to protect Deke.
Yeah, like
Do you have any
if you
potions? Do you have any
if you-
health potions?
Not flasks that would have anything where if I splashed it on him.
I would say throw him a health potion.
No, I have poisons. I could
Throw-
knock his ass
throw-
out to make him look
throw-
dead.
Throw poison at me. That's
Hey,
The
actually,
problem-
Bibbs, is that a good thought?
No, it's not.
problem
I'm
is
gonna tell you this
that's
right
still
now,
going to
no.
do a
Damage.
minimum of 1 damage, which is going to put him unconscious anyway.
No, I'm
That
thinking
is-
about just throwing the Torbor at him.
You're wanting to
Well-
throw.
Throw a poison onto his wounds, which would absorb into his skin.
Hold on. Does bleeding count in this game? Like in 5e? Is bleeding a thing?
Bleeding out, like taking bleeding damage,
Yes.
only if a weapon or attack specifies it.
So essentially, no. I was saying because once you go
Okay,
to a
Bibbs,
half-life,
I'm about to shoot you a message.
All right.
For the love of God, approve this.
how are we having so much trouble with Jesus Christ,
Fucking
I hate you,
cultists.
I hate you, Bibbs.
I wasn't expecting it to be the cultists. I just rolled a random encounter for your first encounter.
I thought this was a starting. Okay.
When you first entered the town, and especially because you guys weren't too keen on rushing in, you got a random encounter. This happened to be your random encounter.
We didn't rush in though.
Well, you approached the town. This just happened to be the first encounter that happened.
Okay.
Like there's an actual scripted one that's past this. You just had to make it far enough in the town.
We can't even get into the. We're gonna die at the gates. Okay. Chris.
I mean, the next thing would be that they should be confused if that goes off, right? Which then would be deception.
Two things on that. One, because of what you are doing, like that's your entire turn if you do it, which is I guess fine from what you're doing. If you succeed this, like I'll put it this way. If you don't succeed the deception, he's still knocked out, but now they're all aggro on you. And that's going to be a high deception.
How high are we talking?
Well, I mean, these are just cultists, and because of what's going on, I'm going to have to make it a bit more fair in your guys' favor here.
The reason I'm saying this is because since I have performance, and deception, like
Well, this is going to
This
This
is
is
going to
going to be a
incorporate two skills here. There's going to
But
be
you
a
can only-
deception
You can
and
can
a
only use-
persuasion afterwards. I have the voice. I have the line for afterwards.
I'm gonna have to count this as deception. So just use your deception on that one.
Okay. Then
Because-
I'll run this past the party. Here's what I have, guys. My thought was, if I were to slide up behind Deke, rub torpor into his wounds, and try and make it look like I slit his throat, to drop him, convince the cultist I'm one of them, and then do the same to Magnar, it would get us out of the fight. We
Or
live.
it could backfire.
It could very well backfire. Very well backfire very badly. Or I could throw another dart and try and knock out another cultist. Because that's where we're at.
I think the dart.
You considering
throw
you
is
haven't
the-
taken a bonus action yet?
I have taken a bonus action, because I prepped 2 darts.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, you can either try and knock out another one, or you can attempt this.
That's why I'm leaving it in the party's hands. Like, if Deke
I
likes the idea of the dart better, I'll go with the dart.
think the dart's a little better because it could be hit or miss on the trying to deceive them.
It could. It's not going to be I mean, they're not going to be too hard to deceive with a +6 to my roll. Which should only have to get above an 8. Which even a 2 still beats an 8.
I'll put it this way: you're gonna have to beat a 10 because they have +2 to deception.
Seriously, they have goddamn +2 to deception?
Mhm.
For beginner characters?
Yeah,
You really were trying to wipe us with this.
No, they have default. They have 2 skills: deception and religion are both +2.
You were
That's
trying to
their
fucking
only
murder us with this. So,
skills, but
okay,
what
so
you're
everyone's on
attempting
board for the
to do-
dart then? Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, sure. Doctor's not talking.
I'm eating. Your character, ultimately, you do whatever you feel is right for the party. But I say no. Don't get it. Don't wipe us this turn.
What do you mean, don't wipe us this turn?
Don't try to slit our throats and accidentally mess up, and then actually slit.
No. It would be like I'm gonna be like with the back of the dagger kind of thing. There's no chance for me to injure you.
Like, he's not even going to be doing non-lethal damage with that. It's just an act, but he has to pass the deception.
It has to be perfect.
Like, he pretty much has to roll.
I have to
11
roll
or-
at least an 8.
Just attack him.
Okay, so everybody's on board with the dart then.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I wanted to ask. This party's thoughts, you know. So I'm gonna go after. Let's see. Who is the
But-
next in turn that would attack?
But
E and F are the ones that are focused on Deke at the moment.
as I said, though, your character ultimately end up doing what you want. Remember, you are chaotic neutral.
I know. But again, better like chaotic neutral. I kill Deke and say you're with me. He's my slave.
If your character thinks that that's a great idea, do it. Because right now, us as characters cannot interact with each other because we're in combat. You're currently hidden.
I know, but us as players can.
Yes, I
I
understand
mean,
that.
as a character, he could just bug out. He's still sneaking around. He could
Trust
just
me,
leave.
I've
you want
considered
to-
that.
If he wants to, he could, and I'll die next to our not so bright monk.
Hey, the monk's the only one with a kill so far.
Yeah, the monk's also the one who engaged this combat.
Okay, so E's the next one that could attack Deke, right? Because C would have to move forward before he could attack, right?
C would have to move forward, but C can also attack. Because you
Yeah,
have
but I mean,
movement,
it would
you have a
be
move and
it would
attack.
be at a disadvantage since he would have to move
C-
forward and Deke
C-
would see the
C
attack,
cannot
right?
attack. C cannot attack. He's carrying D.
That's true. Well, yeah, C would have to use his action to
Drop
lay
D.
D
And
and
then
then move.
Okay,
So he
so
would-
if I were to go after E and land it and drop him, right? Magnar could go after F, and then all we have left technically would be A, B, and C, right? And then it's a fair fight,
Yeah.
by
theoretically.
fair, you
Well,
mean-
B's unconscious
Or
for
B.
4 turns.
So
Yeah.
so-
He's unconscious.
B's and so it'd be A, C, and F, unless Magnar is able to stun F in some way. Right?
I'll put it this way: if you roll high on this hit, I'll
can't
even
stun.
give you guys a bit of an advantage.
Well,
So I'm gonna go after
the
E then.
only way I can stun is if I roll a perfect 20 and then roll a high percentile. If
Really?
that's how you're going to be doing yours, Bibbs, and I hope to God you are, because those are amazing.
If you guys roll 20s, you're gonna be doing ridiculous stuff at this point just to make it through this
Fuck it,
area.
dart at E. It's an 18.
That was much better than I was planning on. I was actually gonna only have you have to pass the 17 to get what I was going on, but so
then
you
it's
said that was at E.
That's at E. So then
That's at E.
It's at 1d4 plus 3 plus 1d6, right?
Yes.
So
So,
1d4
roll 1d4.
plus 1d6.
That's E, right?
That's E. That should fucking kill him. If it
he's
doesn't, he's got
dead.
1 HP.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna fudge kind of a crit thing on this just because of how outnumbered you guys still technically are. Your dart clips E's jugular as it is past and sticks into F, knocking him out.
So by killing E, so go ahead and mark him as an X. So E's dead.
So F is also out for 4 turns.
So
And
the
F
only
right-
two
and
that are
F
alive
right-
currently that can move. A
So
and C.
A and C. C would have to waste a full turn to re-engage
and not get an attack.
and not get attacked.
And the F's knocked out right beside
F's knocked out
him.
4 turns. B's knocked out 4 turns. And that was my whole attack. Now, does A see me?
Does A see you? Good question. Let me re-roll his perception here.
Has to be to 24.
Has to be to 24.
That's what my stealth was, thanks to Doctor.
Fair enough.
He couldn't beat a 24 even because it's a 20 plus 3.
No, he could. Depending on what they have for perception.
Well, see, the thing is, they don't have a perception thing, so they just have to roll. So,
No.
see, the thing is, even though it's rolling a 4 here, their passive perception is 10, so it's never going to actually be lower than that for a check.
Okay, so still
But-
no.
They still don't see you. Yeah,
They have to roll a
just-
nat 20 to be able to see me. Okay.
pretty much. Yeah, yeah. If they roll a nat 20, then yes, they will spot you. But C just spotted it. Just watched E die in front of him and F pass out. So it's not looking great.
Is he gonna panic? Do we have panic?
There's a possibility.
Morale?
Bruh, if there's morale, we lose.
We are about to be fucked if Deke drops, but yes.
I mean, it is Deke's turn now, so He's
Deke,
got
please tell me you
1
have something to heal yourself. You're a monk.
I don't think I do.
So do you have anything in your inventory to heal with?
Wouldn't you have carried a healer's kit being a monk?
Deke,
He might not have.
Nope.
all I gotta say is, do you do the move 5 feet rule to where you could freely move 5 feet away without taking attack of opportunity? Bibbs?
Well, considering right now he doesn't have anybody that he could provoke that with, if anything, he would actually.
Right behind me.
I was gonna say he would actually flank A if he moved up closer to you.
I mean, if he's flanking, he gets plus to his rolls and like plus
He
damage.
gets advantage on attack rolls, so he gets a better chance.
Problem is, though, it would be smarter to get behind Magnar.
Currently.
True. Yeah.
And you guys have the dart rogue archer from the distance.
Magnar, what are you even using? Quarterstaff and net. Okay, never mind.
No, I know. I've got a quarterstaff and shield equipped right now.
Okay, you do have your shield equipped. That's just why I just wanted to check. What type of shield is it?
It is a buckler, I think.
Okay, never mind.
I believe. Yeah. Actually, it just says shield.
Yeah, it's just a standard shield then.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a tower shield.
Well, it's
Like,
a
I did
shield
not-
with his cult emblem, if I remember right.
No. My cult emblem is on me. It's
okay.
actually on my net in my pocket.
Oh, okay.
And it's not a cult.
Oh, sorry. Religions.
Anyways,
I'm
either way,
sorry.
Deke,
I
it is your turn. You can either back away from the fight for a minute. Obviously, you don't have any healing items, so that's not going to do you any good. E and F technically are at your feet. One dead, one unconscious. You can use your action to search them.
Since they're prone.
Yeah, they're prone. So they're not going to. They can't do anything. If you want to search them, you just have to roll a. Perception.
Can I just stab F in the throat?
And this is where you,
Could he
Honestly,
stab F and then move?
Yeah.
Yes,
Because
you can attack and move.
he could technically slit F's throat, right?
Technically, yes, because he's unconscious.
And
But
because
you'd
he's
have-
unconscious, it gets also a sneak attack, right? I'm just trying to get us to where it kills him. God damn
He's
it.
still gonna be out for 4 turns. If you can't kill him in 4 turns doing damage,
They're cultists. Look what they've already done to our party.
I wasn't expecting it to be the cultist on me right at the bat. Like, I definitely know what I have to fudge on the next thing that pops up. Cause Jesus. Honestly, though, that was out of everything I've seen here, that was the worst encounter you could have had.
That's fine. At least we're maybe limping out of this.
So,
So roll my 1d20.
You don't
well,
even
you
have to
don't
roll
have
the
to.
hit.
You don't have to roll
Oh.
a d20.
Okay,
He's-
I don't have to
he's-
roll.
Prone, unconscious at your feet. You just have to roll damage at this point.
Oh, okay. Give me one
You
sec.
just can't crit because you're not actually rolling for hitting. I could be cruel and make you guys roll for that, but you're just going to roll your damage. So
I did. 4.
So hold up. Question.
Uh-huh.
So did any of the damage of the dart actually apply to F?
no, because the full force of it was.
So basically, it just kind of like dinked into his shin and it got him. Okay. That's fine.
it pretty much it poked like his shoulder and he just fell over.
That's fine.
Alright, I did 4 damage to him.
Do 4 damage. All right.
And are you getting behind Magnar?
Yeah, I'm gonna run behind our clerk.
Well, you still have 1 health, right? You're not running anywhere.
Okay, I'm
Shambling.
I'm hobbling.
You're kind of limping here.
Is recording
What-
software
what-
still going?
If not, it this is already a train wreck of a start.
Now a long
I'm-
episode.
And I'm anyway.
Blame the dwarf for attacking people.
Yeah, blame the dwarven monk for wanting to not even bother trying to intimidate them. Just so now we go on to Magnar's turn. So.
Isn't it
Or
called
no,
C?
yeah, you're right. You're right. Cultist C. All right. Well, Cultist C. Cultist C is going to use his action to drop D and pretty much double move away from you guys as far as possible. So
So total of 6 spaces.
yeah, but he's 45 feet away now at this point.
So
Because-
if we do that in 5s, is that what? 6 spaces?
9.
9?
He's booking it. He just watched one guy get nicked by something, die, and another one fall over. He doesn't know if he's alive or dead at this point, but another guy just slashed at him on the ground, so it's not looking great. Alright, well, I
By the
guess
way, I'm
it's
actually keeping
stabbing.
track of how many paces he is from Magnar, just so you know.
You are using a short sword. I guess it's stabbing damage, but it's piercing damage. What it is? So.
Okay, and so
But yeah,
now
it's-
Deke
it's-
is behind Magnar. So...
It's Magnar's turn now.
All right. What's around me?
You have A in front of you that's still angry, and B's unconscious at your feet.
All right. Oh, I didn't mean to close out of that. What I'm going to do. All right. I'm gonna punch A. I'm gonna beat the hell out of A with my quarterstaff. Because I've recently come to the conclusion in my last campaign that quarterstaffs actually hurt.
They do.
Oh yes, they actually do. I've actually been hit by one. They are
Um,
painful as all get out.
Roll a d20 real quick.
You just did.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
13 does hit.
All right. And
So now, how much damage are we gonna do to this cultist?
hit a
Since he's the
Okay.
only one that's fully healthy
Yeah.
right now.
hit a 1d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage or a 1d6 plus 3 damage.
You want the bludgeoning, so
I-
you could
well, I
possibly
mean,
knock
that-
him out.
Well,
They're both- they're
it's
both
bludgeoning
bludgeoning.
either way because it's a quarterstaff. So 1d6 plus 3. So you do 6 damage to him.
Mm-hmm.
Cultist stays kind of a little staggered for a second because you cropped him over the head with a quarterstaff, but he's still standing. Still has short sword in hand. He's just kind of a little uneasy at the moment.
Okay, I have one question real quick before we continue any further.
No.
Okay.
Am I still looking at Magnar's direction? How far away is Cultist A?
Okay, since Deke is behind Magnar now, Cultist A is 10 feet from you.
10 feet from me.
Yes.
So if I were to move after... Okay, sorry. I'll get to that in turn.
Because if it's a close by alleyway, you're just kind of like right around the corner from him.
All right.
And I say that at 10 feet and like you'd have to diagonal move to get to him. So it's technically 15, but I'm counting as 10.
Question. My bonus action. Can I use my bonus action on another healing spell?
Technically, you are out of healing spells,
I say, aren't you?
but
Do you have any healing potions?
No.
Why am I the only fucker that
Uh,
has a potion, Berg?
hang on.
We weren't smart enough to get one.
Roll one more d20.
God's blessing.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was gonna do. Because you've been so enthralled in combat here, and even though you technically haven't killed anybody yet, your deity's enjoying the bloodthirst going on.
Oh, okay.
Isn't your god the god of
Well,
war?
it's a goddess.
No. My god is the essentially the orc version of the Aphrodite, the goddess of nature.
Oh, well, yeah.
Or nurture. Excuse me.
But nurture. I thought you were choosing the one of death.
No. I changed it. It's Luthicnia, the female. That
Okay, what's your deity's blessing naturally?
one. That is a great question.
Because you've earned it, you've rolled high enough to get it. Just what is it?
The things I show. No. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you.
I was gonna tell you what the blessing was gonna be, but
All right. That's right, Ed. Go ahead.
I was gonna say your goddess is because of how good you're doing and helping defend your comrade there. Has restored both of your spell charges.
All right, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Good. I could use bless again, but I'm not going to because bless didn't help last time.
Well, it kind of did. It kept you alive.
Yeah. I'm gonna plop down.
He still technically has bless though, because we retcon that.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
So I have four. I have 3 spells.
No. Bless is still active on you. That's what I meant.
Oh no.
Like you
No,
only
I-
have your. Does it only last one turn?
Concentration. Up to a minute. So
Up to a
it's-
minute.
yeah.
Well, each round's supposed to be what, 6 seconds, 10 seconds?
That was 15. I don't know.
Oh, whenever okay, so I'm gonna turn around to the dude who's at 1 health, and then I hit him with cure light wounds.
You're gonna use cure wounds on him?
hmm
Okay.
So it's a 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier, which I believe it was because no, it's Constitution, right?
Your spellcaster or modifier is wisdom.
Why wouldn't it be intelligence?
Because you're a cleric.
Yes, and clerics based off intel, don't they?
Mm-mm. Wizards are.
All right.
Yeah. Plus it says there on your spellcasting on Orc Pub, it says yours.
I can't
First
wait to
level
see what the
spellcaster-
comments on this
spellcasting
video are
ability
going to look like.
Right?
Alright.
It's okay.
Like you guys are doing it wrong.
Right?
Right? Screw you guys. We're doing the best
you
we can
got- you
deal
got
with in a bad
7 life.
situation.
Good.
So,
So Yaden, you're now at 7 health. For Deke.
Sweet.
Deke's been a little bit revived, yeah. So
So what am I at 4?
you're at 4 of 9.
Yeah, you're
Deke's
at
at
4.
7 of 12. I'm at full.
And I'm going to. Yeah, that's it.
yeah, because you're out of actions now.
F is asleep.
Okay.
I have a move action, so.
Okay, yeah. Technically, yes, you still have your move action.
Do you-
You wish to move.
Um,
Can
no,
you
no,
move
no,
to
no.
turn around so they don't sneak attack you?
Oh, it would just be miserable.
Well, A, because of what he hit, it is gonna have disadvantage on his next turn. So
I just turn around. It's not a move action. It's just turn
Yeah, he's
facing
just-
back.
he's just literally turning facing in a different direction.
Okay,
So-
so
I'll be back.
now Cultus A is going to swing it at who? Or do what?
Cultist A is going to try and stab at Magnar because he put his back to him.
But he turned around.
Yeah, he turned around to heal him.
No,
Yeah, I
he
turned
said
back
he
around.
turned around. He used his move action to turn around.
Oh, okay. Well,
No,
okay.
I-
He's still gonna stab at him, but he's got
Alright.
Cultist A has disadvantage, so he has to roll twice. So okay. I'm just gonna click that twice just to get it out of the way. Okay, so he has to take the 15,
Okay, so Doctor, you have to beat a 15.
which
No,
it
I mean
does
it-
because his AC 16, so Cultist A missed.
Okay,
So-
so
Here's a visual representation of what happened. How did he stab me? Did he stab me diagonal or like a slash?
It's piercing weapon, so he's gonna do a stab.
All right.
Cultist A basically he tried to stab at your right side, and
hey Deke,
Missed.
what side of Magnar are you standing on? More so, left or right?
Left.
well he's behind him right now, so
Bro, Deke, I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. I'm gonna pee.
but
I know.
either way, Cultist B, this is his first turn of being unconscious, so he has 3 more turns, and then he
He
gets to
goes-
wake up again.
Go straight to Telshi.
So he goes straight to Telshi.
Okay, next hidden question, because I don't want to sound like an idiot on the video.
The rest of us are like idiots, but Gray's like, I don't want to sound like an idiot.
It's okay. I already have like a good chunk of stuff from this by the time we get done. Da-da-da-da-da-da. No, you cannot.
Damn it! I thought that would be kind of cool.
Hey, quick question.
Only reason why that is ranged.
What's your
And?
thoughts on? What are your thoughts on tag team attacks?
Basically a flanking maneuver at that point.
Yes, and it will end up if Yaden if
It's still 2 separate attacks.
I know. I wouldn't be. Yeah, never mind. I'll
Okay,
let
well
Sim say
then
that.
I'm gonna attempt to stealth behind him. To
You're
prep
gonna
for
attempt to
it.
stealth behind Cultist A.
Cultist A to with my dagger to prep a sneak attack.
Okay.
So what do I have to do for this?
Okay, I'm going to give you advantage on it, but you still have to roll your d20. But you have to roll it twice. D20 plus your stealth.
Which is +5? Yeah, stealth is +5.
So roll it twice, and you take the higher one.
So I get a 19.
Good thing you took the higher one. Okay. So because you got the 19, you get to move up. Are you moving completely behind Cultist A?
Yes, I'm basically going to cut his throat. But it's going to be a snake attack, so it probably just jab him in the kidney with the dagger.
Jab him, kidney. You can still cut his throat.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the cutting of his throat, like, I don't guarantee he's going to drop him.
I mean, you're still going to damage him.
Like, he has 6 damage on him, so, I mean, even with my plus... Because I get a +5 to this damage, so yeah, I'm gonna fucking slit his throat.
+5. Avon damage. What are you using? The rapier?
My dagger.
Dagger.
With my dexterity, dagger gets a +5 on a 1d4. Or no, that's to hit. Sorry, it's
That's
+3.
I was gonna say,
Sorry.
that's the hit.
Sorry, so still, even so, this should fucking drop him.
As long as you hit him and pass his AC.
Just getting in range of him isn't enough to guarantee the hit.
You successfully stealth behind him, but now you have to make your attack roll.
This
He's
is
not
fucking weird.
prone on the ground. You don't get.
But he
hit.
is unaware.
He is unaware, which means he can't do anything to stop it.
So I get a +5 to the hit. On
So
a
you're
d20.
basically at an advantage on this too, so you get to roll twice.
There's your 20.
Well, that's a hit. Now roll your damage.
Taking
So-
that 20, you taking the 7.
I'm gonna
He
take the 20.
has to take the 20.
Okay, so then
rolling advantage, you have to take the high roll.
1d4 plus 3 plus 1d6. So 8 damage.
8 damage to him. All right, and that was with your dagger, you said.
That's with my dagger.
All right. Just for funsies' sake, where were you stabbing him?
I was slitting his throat. We already
You
said
slit
this.
his throat? Okay. Okay.
Covering his mouth, slitting his throat, so that he can't make noise.
Not that it would make that much difference anyway, but
The minute you feel something go to your throat, you're gonna scream. So, in order to guarantee that he can't, let C know he's about to die,
I mean, if your dagger was a little bit stronger, I would say you probably would have decapitated him. But you cut him enough to give him a Colombian necktie pretty easy.
okay,
So,
don't care.
So
I'm being
A
safe.
so Cultist A is no more.
All to say, dead.
Good job, by the way.
Colsus A is aced.
So we got two unconscious and one.
One's running away.
conscious. Yeah.
Okay, Bibbs. Last question, because this would be turn. This is my 3rd turn now, right?
This is your 3rd turn, yes?
So I have my bonus action, right?
No. You use that on your 1st turn, which means you have to wait till turn 4.
Till turn 4.
Wait,
Okay.
is it?
The reason I was thinking about it is, I wonder if I could nail Cultist C in the back with a torpor dart. So no witnesses.
So, didn't you just do your move and your attack?
I was wondering for next turn.
Oh.
Not now, like next turn. My thought was if it's right now, I would just fucking huck it and hope like hell.
Yeah, if he had his bonus action, technically he could, but he doesn't have
Alright.
it back yet.
So,
Because I can huck it up to 60 feet, and he's only 45 feet away from us.
whose go is it?
It is
Now it
effectively
is
Cultist
Deke's
C.
turn.
Oh no, Deke.
It's
I'll
Deek's
get
turn.
mine.
And he got healed, so he has more health now, so he's feeling a little bit better.
Out time. So,
So you
what-
have
I had to kill A.
so B's still unconscious
For 3 more turns.
for 3 more turns. F's still unconscious
For 4 turns.
for 4 turns, and C's running away.
Hey, you should totally still do my idea and then just do it on one.
what
One of
doing
the-
on what doing on B since it's the closest?
Do it on any of them, but if you want that extra, like.
Well,
what
I'll
was-
put it this way: you're not gonna provoke opportunity attacks from
No,
anybody,
I know-
so you can move
I-
freely and stab
I-
somebody.
I understand this, but style. That's essentially what I was going for.
Have at.
So, this is what Dudley wants me to do. He wants me to jump over him and him give me a boost, so
And
I
it's-
can stab B basically.
Essentially, land on and stab B.
I
Guys,
mean,
you're aware that the failure rate on this, if his dagger plunges into him, it could kill him. Right?
This
No.
is what Doctor wants me to do.
I said.
I
that
mean,
would
at
be
this point, you
cool.
might as well just walk around.
Yeah, I'm
Magnet
I'm
and
gonna walk
just
around and
stab him.
stab B in the throat.
In the throat. All right.
Why in the throat?
Why in the
not? I don't know.
throat?
Why not? I don't know. In the heart, in the eye, in the mouth.
Because
He's
I'm-
unconscious. What's he gonna do?
I'm-
Stop you?
I'm asphyxiated with throats.
Good to know. It's forever.
So I just
Alright.
gotta roll damage, right?
Yeah, you just roll
Which
damage.
he's already taken -1 and -4.
Say B.
So then there's a -5. That puts him to...
That
10?
puts him to dead.
Okay, so they had 10 HP.
No.
No?
9.
They
Alright.
have 9. They have 9. Which means now cultist B. I mean, he was already prone, knocked unconscious on the floor anyway, so he wasn't really gonna feel much. But yeah, now he feels nothing ever.
So who's alive?
F and C.
All right.
I say
Marco?
C because F's not gonna last 4 turns. Actually, it's C's turn. I'm
Okay.
going to roll for something. Hang on. Okay. Yeah. C's still running away. He is now 105 feet away from you guys. He is just hauling ass.
He's long gone.
All right.
So you can still see him. But unless any of you guys have a ranged weapon that can go, pretty good distance.
How much distance is a pretty good distance?
If you have anything that can hit 120, which would
I
be
mean-
like any short bow or bow, do you guys have anything like that?
Hold on. I'm googling it.
How far can you huck a quarterstaff?
How far can I hook my net?
Ooh, yeah, that is a good question. How far can you
Your
huck
your
that
net has a 15-foot range at max. After that, you have severe disadvantage penalties,
Bibs, Discord.
and I mean severe.
Oh, you're right. It is a 15-foot. So is he past 15 feet?
He's 105 feet away from you.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
So,
your net would never make it to him realistically
So,
anyway, even if you
what,
rolled perfect.
what is his health at? The
See, he
F.
never got touched yet.
F.
He's F. He's wounded pretty good.
F is at
And he's unconscious.
He's at-
for 4 turns, so
5.
He's at 5. Okay.
5 HP because I did 4 to him.
I go to do a quick inspection. Is he bleeding?
yes, he's bleeding. He got stabbed.
By a short sword.
Yeah, he got
Alright.
stabbed by a short sword.
I'm
In the
I'm
chest.
netting him. I'm netting him.
You're netting the unconscious guy.
Yes.
He's basically going to beat him with the net, I'm guessing.
No. Don't kill this one. I sound troll now.
Now you're troll, okay.
Interrogation. And
Oh, I'm interrogating him.
so yeah, it's basically thank
So
you.
you're capturing this one, right?
Yeah.
Is what you're doing?
Okay, smart.
I'll allow it, but that's also going to disable your use of the net until after you've,
Okay.
Unle-
We'll probably kill him after we get his information. You forget. Chaotic neutral.
I understand.
Bibbs, Discord.
1 second.
I checked the math on that.
Oh. Okay. Anyways.
So since Steve's booking it, doesn't that mean that's basically the end of the fight?
The fight's not over yet.
Okay.
Gray, if you want to do it, it's
Now,
back around to your turn, so...
I know, but I'm wondering. That puts him in range, correct? Sprint for double movement, which is 35 minus 35 from 105, puts him at 35. My darts can hit up to 60 feet.
That's gonna put him at 40 for you because you started a little bit farther back.
That's still it. My darts can hit at 60.
You can still hit him. It's still within your max range. And
What do you guys
have
think?
no
Is it worth
disadvantage on that.
using my
Another
fourth
dart
dart?
to try and
I say no.
Huh?
I say no, but I mean,
There's-
if he gets away, the cult is gonna know who did it.
It leaves no witnesses, so I think it's kind of worth it, and where they can't send any backup or have a bounty on.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he gets away, the cult knows who did it.
Yeah,
if he doesn't get away,
I would say get him.
I mean, Doctor, are you really against it?
I'm outnumbered, so go ahead and do it.
I would say get his ass.
I'm also now chaotic neutral, so I don't care.
I'm also chaotic neutral.
I'm
just worried about my own
neutral
ass.
also.
It doesn't mean that you don't care. It's just how
Yeah,
would
but
you
it's
respond to it.
his idea. I've got my prize. I've got the one who originally attacked me. So
No.
Actually, A and B attacked you. You
yeah,
just killed
I've
B.
got one of them that attacked me, so I've got my prize.
F attacked me though.
I don't care. I got my prize.
Either way, he took a prisoner. He's happy.
Okay, so since he has his blessing back, as I roll back, as I move past, can he bless me to guarantee this roll works? Joke. Obviously, that's a joke, but
Actually, you haven't. Have you used your bless yet?
he blessed me at the very start to guarantee I could get into stealth.
and then I mean, I still have one more spell.
Yeah, but it's if you want to use a reactionary on that, I'll allow it. But you'll be burnt out of spells again.
Well, we're gonna have to go take this guy to interrogate him anyways, so we're gonna be taking time to rest.
Yeah, he's gonna need a full rest, which is 8 hours.
And I'm sprinting after a motherfucker. I'm gonna want a full rest too.
I got stabbed a couple times, so I'm wanting that wrist also.
Hold on. You said he's 100 feet away?
105 to be exact.
He's
Alright.
105 from you, Doc. From Aganar, well, more or less exactly in front of me. He's 105 feet away.
Yeah, and I'm 5 feet behind you. Well, actually, no, I'm in front of Magnar.
Oh, that's right. You did move.
Yeah, so it'd be 30 feet.
I forgot you moved.
So it'd be 30 feet. So he's well within range.
Yeah, he's well within range.
And-
What exactly?
Well,
are you
no,
trying to do?
hang on.
Because if he took off booking it and he was in line with A, which A's the one I decapitated, basically, then I would be at 30 feet, not 40.
Hang on a second.
Unless I'm misunderstanding this.
You know what? You've moved this turn, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Not yet.
I essentially tell you to come over here and give me your dart.
You're gonna bless the goddamn dart.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna bless the dart. I'm gonna divine favor the dart.
Well,
Could
I mean,
I-
right now, as you stand right now without moving, you are 90 feet.
As I stand without moving, which then, so 90 feet is how far he is? So 90 minus
from you.
35 minus 35. That puts him at 20 feet. That's almost perfect to have advantage on the dart.
Here's the thing, though. If you double move,
With bonus action.
okay, with your bonus action, you can, yeah.
Alright.
So, do you want to?
If I
listen
let
to
Doctor bless
Claire?
the dart, can I still get ahead of him? Still catch him and attack?
You have to move.
I have to move
Five.
twice, and I'm 5 feet. I'm within touching distance of Doctor. I mean, I'm literally like I could reach out and pat Doctor on the chest. It's a long reach, but I can still do it.
Yeah, but it still count as a movement on that. But
I mean, if not, I'm just gonna fucking dart.
you'll still be within range. Yeah,
Okay.
because if you double
Throw the dart.
move, that puts
Just
your
just throw the dart. Just throw the dart.
that's giving you 70 total movement. So if you want to move to Doc and then move away, you still have that option.
Okay, so Doc, what does your blessing of the gods do?
Divine favor. Your prey empowers
Ow, excuse me.
my prey empowers you with a divine radiance until the spell ends. Your weapon attacks deal extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit.
I think I'd rather have the perfect dart distance, because I don't need the additional damage. I'm knocking his ass out.
Just go throw it at him.
That's a 15, Bibs.
That hits.
1d4. It's not stealth though this time, so.
It's not stealth, so you don't get any sneak attack damage to it.
So it's 1d4 plus 3, right? Yeah, 1d4 plus 3. So that's the damage.
That's really good damage, actually.
I mean, he rolled a crit damage.
And he's knocked out for 1 turn, so I could drag his ass back.
Technically, you could. Do you have anything to detain him with?
I have rope from the... Oh, that would use my rope from the disguise kit, though.
Yes, it would.
Well, I mean, we have a dwarven monk who could literally hold a human cultist. Just saying.
Or kill him. We've already got our guy we need to interrogate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can just kill this motherfucker.
So
we could-
I'm all for the killing.
Or wait until he comes to, wait until they both come to, and then we kill him in front of his friend so he talks more.
Ooh. Now you're getting dark. Like, I thought my dart shit was dark.
Or talks less, we'll see.
Well, it's officially Deke's turn, so I mean, it's his go, so.
Yeah, it's Monk's turn, so we'll see how that goes.
Does Monk want to speak? Tell us what he thinks we should do? Or what he thinks about all this? Does he actually want to talk to us?
I'm thinking. Give me a second.
Apparently not well.
I just sit down and I tell them to take care of the rest.
Oh my god.
Really?
Yep. I'm a lazy dwarf sometimes.
Okay, well, Magnar, depending on what you choose to do, the Cultist F still has 3 turns before we need to really worry about him.
I take Cultist F. Essentially what I'm doing is I'm dragging Cultist F into town. Or into, let's see, where are the gates?
Why don't you just drag them into one of the houses that they fucked
we're
up?
we're not in town yet.
Yeah, we haven't even crossed the gates yet.
Let's take them
I'm
in the
very-
woods then.
Let's take him to a woodland encampment if we're gonna. Like,
I mean,
Quick
you
question.
guys technically are in town,
Hold on.
but just barely,
Quick-
because
quick
you ducked into
question.
an alleyway.
Quick, where's the entrance to this town that we're coming in from?
Alright, going off the map here, I'm going to say that you guys came in from the south.
you said we came in from the west.
Oh yeah, you're right. I did say west.
Never eat
So
sour.
that big major road in the middle is kind of where you guys came in from.
So we're in the town, though?
Yeah, you're in the town. Like you're.
Well, is there any houses that look abandoned?
Right now, at the edge of town where you're at, all the houses nearby you are on fire.
I mean, you could always
Okay.
I'd say that you could always wait till he comes to, and we could toss him in a burning house.
I'm gonna take Cultist F and just like non-lethal damage, slam him up against the wall to where he's still unconscious.
add an additional round of unconsciousness to a 3-round unconscious guy?
No, it basically just hurting him, and then up against the gate wall. That way, and then I'm gonna have fucking master laziness over here watch him.
Okay.
That's gonna end my turn.
I mean-
Basically, everything. Is there any cultists around us that's alive?
Nope.
No.
I mean,
Well,
you have a
technically,
C that's unconscious about 20 feet in front of Telshi, and then you guys are holding on to F, and that's it at the moment.
yeah, all the others are dead.
All right.
Somehow
Sorry.
we can't. Somehow we came through this shit.
All right. I am my turn, and now it's Cultist F's turn. Does he get up? Does he rock the boat, baby?
He's still fucking
Cultist
unconscious.
Cultist F has 2 turns of knockout
3.
left. Oh
This
yeah,
is-
you're right, 3
this
because
is
he
his-
just got knocked out. Yeah, that's
Alright,
right.
here
That's
we go.
right.
Here we go, Gray.
So yeah, Chelsea, you get to. I guess. What are you gonna do with Cultist C?
Well. I like Doctor's idea. I really don't, but I do. I guess since he's unconscious, I'm gonna tie him up and bind him completely with the rope from my
Okay.
disguiser's pack.
Kinky.
All right.
Remember,
And mind
Gray,
you, that just means that it's currently not in use. It doesn't mean you've lost the rope. So.
yeah, if you
I'm not gonna
when
want to
we-
use a bloody rope as a goddamn disguise.
It's gonna be bloody.
You can still use it for other stuff, though.
No, very
Hey,
true.
It's not gonna be bloody if we just snap his neck.
That's too easy.
No.
And
we-
technically,
I
you
like
hit him with a
dangling things
dart,
off
so he's not
cliffs.
bleeding.
But
Alright.
okay, so I'm gonna bind him, and then is there because that'll get me. That's one movement, that one action.
If you bind C, combat's effectively over at this point.
Okay, so then I'm going to take him back to the party.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
This
So
is how
we effectively
you,
have 2 captives.
Okay.
This
So you
is
have
how
two
you
you have 2
torture.
captives right now. They're not quite awake just yet.
C will wake up before F for sure.
Yes. Yeah. C will wake up here in just a minute.
F only has 1 HP if they only
So-
have 9.
So
by
now
the
you
way.
have 4 dead cultists and 2 prisoners.
I don't care. If you guys want, loot the bodies.
I got the perfect torturing method.
Shania
Oh,
Twain
no.
over and over again.
Now the door shines them.
No, you start by like peeling back his toenails. Then you start peeling
No.
the skin
Oh,
What's your
around.
alignment
man.
again, by the way?
Chaotic
Yeah,
neutral.
I'm an orc. I know torture.
That's a decidedly evil act, isn't it?
Guys,
Torture?
I know.
Uh,
All right, so
it can be.
I'm gonna loot the bodies.
I'm in the process of bringing back C, so
I'm looting the 2 corpses.
Well,
But-
I'm assuming at this point that you made it back with C because
Okay.
this way, like I said, there's no combat at this point, so time
Well,
kind of just.
after
flows
he's
around
done
you guys.
looting each body, I'm going to huck those bodies into the fire.
Well, he's gonna have to roll a d20.
But that's one heck of a torture method, though.
16. All right. And you're looting all the bodies, right?
Just A and B.
Just A and B.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
And-
each cultist, they're carrying an iron scimitar.
Okay, so hang on. So Magnar is gaining items.
So there's 2 iron scimitars if you want to take those. They each had 20 gold. And A, the more stubborn of the group, was carrying a small satchel that had 3 health potions in it.
That's actually a pretty nice find.
I take the 3 potions. I give Gray or I give Teshi and Deck 20 gold each. Telshi and Dehakal 20 gold each.
Oh, they were also wearing basic leather armor.
That won't be worth anything. Not covered
I,
in blood
I,
and
yeah,
wounds.
yeah, I don't wear armor, so
Okay. Do I find anything else on cultists?
No, you do not find anything else besides that. No.
These are
Not-
some shitty ass cultists.
We don't find any relics
Wait,
or
well,
symbols.
you only searched. There's 2 of the 4 dead ones. So
The 2 of them that attacked me because I spoke out in orc, and
Yeah.
one more cocky one.
Okay,
Okay.
so
there's
Doctor, are
2
you
more
done
can
with
search.
those 2 bodies?
Yeah, I'm done searching these 2.
Okay, I'm gonna huck those 2 bodies into a burning building.
I guess I'm gonna go. I'm gonna search the other 2.
yeah, you have 2 more. You have 2 more dead ones. You guys technically can pilfer through the prisoner stuff too if you want.
Did I need to roll another d20?
Yes, you did.
All right. Can I roll again? Thanks. Okay.
It's okay.
What?
I was gonna count. I'm counting that basically as the same roll anyway because it didn't make any difference for you.
Which one are you searching now, by the way? Because I've got A and B. They're gone. They're burned.
He searched the other 2.
So D and
D.
E.
D and E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You find another 15 gold apiece off of those,
15 GX2. Okay.
and a couple more scimitars.
So
All right. Well, basically putting the scimitars like in a pile, the gold in a pile, and the all that, and then walking back over to the prisoners, not saying that I'm done with the bodies in case somebody who could roll higher wants to check them.
Hey Deke, why don't you check the goddamn bodies?
Okay, I'll check the damn body.
Or the prisoners. All right, roll a d20.
If he rolls an 8. Oh god, so much better.
Were you searching a body or were you searching a prisoner?
The bodies.
You
Find
didn't
it.
find anything else.
Fine.
Now I'm gonna check the prisoners.
Ooh, he switched it up on you.
That's fine. You still have to make a different roll.
That's perception, right?
Yeah, it's perception. Okay, and that's on prisoner. Which prisoner are you searching? Because since they're both tied up, they count as separate ones.
The tied up or the netted one?
The tied up one.
Tied up one. So C.
So this is
All right. You find 20 gold on him. You find 2 health potions, and you find this tiny little silver medallion
Da-da-da-da. That's what I was looking for.
that has a image of a dragon on it, a 5-headed dragon.
Isn't that a hydra?
Not necessarily.
No.
If all the heads are connected on one torso, it could just be just 5 fucking heads on a dragon.
Gotcha.
But like now, if they all have their own independent neck and own elements, yeah, that's a hydra.
I was just like contemplating on what it was to myself.
Yeah, it's a small
What
little
the fuck?
silver medallion with the image of a 5-headed dragon imprinted on it.
Okay. You
What-
want to do anything else?
I'm going to check the other prisoner also.
Okay.
And I found nothing.
Oh.
Please don't find a grenade. Please don't find a grenade.
Oh.
Deke! Ah, Deke. That was the one in the net, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
You have somehow managed to tangle your arms in the net while searching through his pockets.
Well, you're not injured. You're just tangled. So you gotta take a turn.
So,
You'll have to take time to untangle
So,
yourself.
roll dex.
What do I roll?
Wait a
Roll a
second.
dex.
He's
Roll a
still.
dex save.
Never mind.
Roll a dex
what?
saving throw.
How do I do that?
D20 plus your dex modifier.
All right.
Please roll a 1.
Okay,
Close enough.
you managed to successfully detangle yourself from net.
Yay. I'm no longer tangled in this shitty ass net.
Man, that was gonna be so great too. Anyway,
All right. While all
Good
this
thing
is
I have
going
a-
on, I want to
Good
search.
thing I have a high dex.
What was that?
I said, good thing I have a high dex.
Yeah. While this is all going on, I want to search D&E. I guess this is additional perception, right? Or no?
it is a perception roll, but you're just rolling a flat d20 on these searches.
That still would only have been a 10, so I don't find anything else on them either.
Nope.
All right.
So,
So,
fuck the bodies in the fire.
what'd you find? I don't want to sound like fucking Bruce Wayne.
What's the... I'm Batman.
Where are the drugs?
I'm Hawk. I'm Magnar.
It's okay. You could go the opposite route. For the people.
I'm Magnar. Basically, what'd you find? Asking, the monk.
Just some, gold health potions and some little weird emblem.
Emblem.
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Sure.
All right.
You did help me a little bit back there, so I guess.
Okay, I'll give it back. Promise. I look at the emblem. Do I recognize it?
Roll a religion check.
That's what I think your religion. Rip.
Correct.
You just see a shiny medallion with the image of a 5-headed dragon on it. That's
know
all
what?
you know.
You know what? I'm gonna really look into this time, and I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Also, Deke, how many health potions did I say you found?
2.
2. Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure.
All right. Can I do that?
You went into.
I want to check again, but I'm really gonna concentrate this time and use guidance to give me that extra 4.
Doesn't he have to wait 12 hours to check it again?
That's up to the DM. That's why I asked if I could.
Yeah.
You can't check it right now, but it's not going to be a 12-hour wait. You just have to wait a little while longer. And maybe somebody else will recognize it.
Okay.
Hey, toss that here. Let me see what that thing is.
Okay. Okay. Here you go. I didn't notice it.
What?
I threw it here.
So, I don't have religion, so it's just 1d20, right?
Yeah, there's 1d20.
Now, Bibbs, does my background
Oh.
give me any influence into the vision of what this is?
Your background actually gives you a +4.
Okay.
So basically what Magnar has. Damn, yep.
Except for, he's part dragon, so he knows what it is.
I'm not part dragon.
He's not part
promise you.
dragon, but he's.
You were raised by a goddamn dragon. Shut up, faggot. But I couldn't be a dragon.
You could have been
So-
Dragonborn.
So you recognize this medallion as the symbol of the cult of the dragon. A very, very pesky, very old cult that used to try and resurrect dead dragons. A bunch of Dracoliches and cause a bunch of havoc a while back. but they have since taken up a new following and are trying to restore power to a former ancient dragon. Now, currently, you do not know this dragon's name,
Wait, I'm
but
sorry. You said ancient dragon?
yes,
Fuck this campaign.
but because of your background and everything, you recognize enough of it to know who the cult is, and
Huh, it's pretty. Yeah,
I'm-
Magnar.
I'm-
It'd look good around your neck. Keep it for a little while. Tosses it back to him.
I'm also gonna say that
It's
because
not
of
mine.
that,
Throws it to the monk.
Either
Beca-
way, keep it around your neck. It'll look good on you.
because you know what it is,
Now, mind you,
If
I'm
you-
not telling them any of this.
I understand. But if you use this in any deception, intimidation, or persuasion check against another cultist, you automatically get a +5 on top of your rolls towards them.
So you gave me back the necklace.
And, I told you to wear it around your neck.
I say we sell it.
If you're gonna sell it, give it to me. I'll let you have my share of the gold.
That's depending on if you guys are even
So-
dividing up the gold at the moment, because right now only 2 of you have the gold.
That sounds like a persuade. That sounds like a bluff check.
It is, but bluff's not a skill anymore. They basically just split it into intimidate or persuade.
Oh,
But
by
he's
the way,
also got
Bibs,
this.
I guess I should ask, did I recover any of my darts, or am I down to 3 darts?
That depends on you. Did you bother going to recover them?
He looted all the.
We looted all the bodies, so that's why I'm asking. Did we recover any of my darts?
Yes, you've recovered all your darts.
Okay, so I have my 7 torpor darts again. Good, thank you.
There's
How
a
does
catch.
that work?
There's a catch though. The 4 you used, you'll have to reapply the torpor.
That's fine.
Make
We're
sure
going to
you-
be interrogating some motherfuckers. I'll have time to apply torpor.
That's fine. Just make sure that you deduct the torpor from your stash.
I can see it now.
Make sure in your stash of torpor you actually have a reasonable
I have 10.
limit to that. Okay.
10 on top of the darts that I had.
Great.
Okay.
I can see that now. You're just off in the distance applying something to darts, and they're like, "What is that? What's he doing?" All right.
Okay. So, do we want to do an experience check too at the moment, or do you want to wait a little bit on that?
Well, currently we're having an engagement about the necklace. So, Deke, are you going to be trying to sell it? Because if you are, dude, seriously, just hand it over. I'll let you keep anything you want that I was supposed to get.
Yeah, I may keep it. It's shiny.
Okay, that's what I said. It looked good on you. Wear it around your neck. Trust me.
What color is this amulet?
Silver.
So,
Silver. It's shiny. I'm a dwarf.
Exactly. But remember, dwarves are susceptible to money gain. So, and I'm offering you money for it.
Yeah, but it's shiny. I like it.
Okay.
God, you're a fucking half goblin.
No,
You're
reason's short.
shiny.
actually, he's a dwarf.
Yeah,
Dwarfs,
he's a half-
dwarfs
They-
like
they
shiny
look-
things too.
They like shiny things too.
Yeah, but he's
Alright,
also half
so
goblin.
where are we taking these guys? So we need to get, like, off into the woods, because if we're going to
Yeah,
get information out of them, I don't want to stay in this town.
Yeah, let's go deep in the woods.
Or we could call the townspeople, see what they have to say.
Nah, let's go
Can
deep
I-
in the woods.
Can I have a health check real quick, everybody?
What?
Deke 712, Telshi 77, Magnar 49, Cultist C 29, Cultist F 19.
Okay. I wasn't necessarily worried about the cultists at the moment because I still have theirs, but
Gray's got this under control.
You know what?
Gray has insight. Gray has to keep notes.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna take a step back real quick. Step back to the town. Look at the doors. Are there any flags or symbols on the doors? Is this a town that's owned by anybody?
Good question.
It is a good question, and I have an answer for you.
When he Googles it.
Hang on just a second.
I guess a
have-
better
name.
question would be: does he know who owns it?
I
I
had to find the.
I have an answer for you on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Like, we can next episode this if you guys want.
No, it was a joke.
Searching the nearby buildings and stuff are simplest. You find a sign that points towards what seems to be a keep in the distance.
Oh,
Does it have a name?
that's not what I asked. Oh,
Right now, you haven't talked to anybody that can actually
oh my god!
give you the name.
If it's a sign, does it have a name?
The sign and just says
Keep that away.
Just-
In the distance, there's a sign that illuminates the darkness that says "Eat at Joe's."
Just grab Shack.
So-
trying to see if the keep actually has the title here. Okay, hang on.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Go ahead.
Can you believe we've been doing this for 2 hours?
So while they're just
Right.
while they're just looking around, I pick up one of the captives and start hauling them off to the woods.
I follow him. I'm
So
gonna
So you're
follow him
leaving
with the other
town, right?
captive.
you're leaving town, right?
Yeah,
We are
going
leaving the
into-
gates of the town right now because we have captives.
Are you gonna answer me?
But we need the answer for Doctor.
I'm just sitting there staring.
I said while they were just staring around, I picked up my gun and left.
All right. Gonna be Night Hill Keep.
Night Hill
Alright.
Keep. Okay.
Follow-up question: do I know this town?
You only know that it is a moderately sized town, has many shops, quite a few.
So he's not real familiar with Green Nest.
He doesn't know any specific details now.
Okay. Then I follow him.
Okay. So how about we hold it here? I've got notes to be able to tell that we've got captives. This is a 2-hour recording. It's going to take me 5 effing hours to upload. Anybody got any final parting comments?
I fucking hate you. I hate all of you.
Doctor, the dice hate you as well.
No, I hate.
Yeah, the dice hates you worse than anybody.
No, I think Bibbs hates me. Oh look, we're gonna get him to almost two-shot you twice.
Hey, I almost
And then
got
have to
one
retcon it once.
Man, I almost got one shot at it. I was down to 1 HP.
I didn't get hit.
For that.
I enjoyed the fight.
Oh, I wonder why.
You were off in the shadows 99% of the fight.
And that's what a good rogue should do.
No.
I was the tank. I'm glad I had 12 HP.
All right, Bibbs. Any final comments from the DM?
Just that, yeah, we have quite a ways to go in this episode, so yeah.
Not episode. Campaign.
That little
The
campaign
episode's
took a
ending.
while.
Oh no, I meant like what this campaign considers an episode. We are just barely getting started.
Of course we are.
So
Any
yeah,
other
it's gonna be-
comments?
it's
So when
actually,
we start,
I do have a final comment here. For surviving this first encounter and taking 2 captives, you have each earned 35 experience.
What level are these things? What level are these cultists?
They don't have a level per se.
Bruh. I call bullshit. Everything's got a level. That's what D&D is.
I'm gonna assume they were probably level 1 and we just got our ass kicked by level 1 group.
I'm gonna call bullshit on they were level 1.
If I had to say anything, I'd say that they were probably level 2 cultists, but the fact that you came across 6 of them at once wasn't helping.
And we only get 35.
That's how much the book says they're worth.
Okay.
God damn.
It is 25 experience per cultist, but you only killed 4 of them.
Is it 25 per level per cultist?
It's just 25 experience per cultist. You killed 4 of them, that's 100. So dividing that's like 33. But you took 2 prisoners, so I gave you a bonus.
But you know we're killing the prisoners eventually,
Yeah, the
right?
prisoners are gonna. At
They're
least
still
one of them's
alive
gonna-
right now.
They're gonna die.
They're gonna die.
How I'm gonna torture one of them. One of them's gonna die.
Tell you
As
what,
long
I'll
as
make
you-
it. I'll make it around. We'll round it off to 40 experience.
As long as you guys don't destroy their fucking robes, their outfits.
Yeah, no, I want their outfits. At least one of them. I will
Considering
make sure
you
of that.
4 of them into a fire.
I
But
believe
yeah, now, yeah, of course it did.
Them 4 were bloodied up and dead.
Yeah, these are only knocked unconscious.
Yeah, these guys are the ones that got fucking hit with goddamn
Alright.
torpor
Actually,
darts. So
Cultist
yeah,
F did get stabbed.
Yeah,
in the throat.
Yeah, in the throat.
You could hide that easily.
Yeah. Well, not only that, he was very specific with in the throat, and
True,
I
and he
nailed
was
him
prone
in
on
the
ground,
neck.
So
So this would not affect their goddamn robes
Much.
much.
Besides, we have a rogue who has a decider kit, sews stuff up for a living.
this is true.
Yeah, and not only is that, he has deception. Should worse come to worse.
So guys, my torture plan. That's how I'm gonna torture one of the people.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys in the next time. Later.
Next time on Campaign Central.
On Dragon Ball Z.
No, that's copyright.
Babes, what's your outro? God damn it.
Have a good night,
Oh,
everybody. We will see you on the next episode.
Of Dragon
Later,
Ball
guys.
Z.